happy Monday. It's the most beautiful sunny morning today, but it is so cold outside, so we have a cup of tea. I have made one for the guys doing the driveway as well. Very much enjoying this colder weather. Had a nice quiet weekend. It was raining all day yesterday pretty much, so was just at home. I've started reading the Throne of Glass series now, finished ACOTAR. I don't think I updated you on that a few weeks ago, well, a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I've moved on to Throne of Grass, can't speak, Throne of Glass. Guys, I'm not sure. I think it will get better. I'm sticking with it, but it's definitely a different vibe to ACOTAR. But I want to read them because obviously like all the universes are sort of like interlinked. So yeah, I'm probably 3/4 of the way through Throne of Glass, and I'm definitely getting into it. It took me like a good week to read the first 100 pages. I really struggled, I won't lie, but things are picking up a little bit. So yeah, that's my book update for you. I didn't vlog last week because I honestly did hardly anything other than sort of like editing and behind the scenes stuff, because I was dog sitting for my mum and dad for a few days, so didn't have anything to film. And yeah, I just thought I'd take a week off because I don't know, I didn't want to just put out a vlog and it'd be pointless, you know. So yeah, picking up the camera again this week. I'm gonna film a hair tutorial today because I have had so many questions recently on Instagram since, I mean, this is my natural hair, washed it last night, let it air dry, slept on it. It's giving nothing, but I have had so many questions on Instagram about how I'm curling my hair now that it's grown out a bit from the long bob that I had last winter. And it's at a length now where it looks good again, because it was bad for quite a while. Yeah, I've had a lot of questions on how I'm curling it, so I'm going to do a little tutorial and show you that. Have a nice quiet Monday at home to start the week. I'm feeling in my cozy vibe. So yeah, I'm going to make the most of having a day at home. Also a quick driveway update. I have tried to get like close-up clips here and there, because obviously I don't want to film the front of our house, as I mentioned in the other vlog, so it is a bit tricky to get like the full picture. That's just something we're gonna have to sacrifice because I can't be putting the front of my house on the internet. But yeah, they are in the process of chopping the curb, and they've done the tarmacking. Then there's still the paving in front of the front door to do, and then obviously the resin that goes on top of the tarmac. This is the resin colour I think we have chosen. It's called Purity. It's just quite like a sandy, light neutral colour. Hoping it will look good in like a large area, but I guess you don't know until it's down, so fingers crossed that looks how we want it to look. But yeah, it's looking like a driveway now, which is really exciting. We've got a few flower beds which we had to incorporate to cover some pipes, and yeah, so I need to research into plants which are quite difficult to kill because I'm not much of a gardener really, and yeah, I just want something that's quite low maintenance but looks pretty, so I need to do some research into that. Okay, this is how I curl my hair, or I suppose wave it, because it's not really curly. So obviously start by brushing. Just makes it easier when taking sections. Then I divide it into just 2 sections. You can divide it into more if you find it easier, obviously, but I can manage by doing it in 2. So tie up the top half, or clip up the top half, and then I just pull from the middle at the back, and I do it in like, basically do it in 4 big sections. So yeah. Oh, also heat protect. This is just an Olaplex. It's actually a blow dry mist, but it's got heat protect in, so I'm just gonna spray some of that in as well. This is the wand I use, the GHD Curve. I don't know, it's maybe like an inch thick barrel. I find that a slightly thicker barrel gives me more of a wave rather than like a ringlet, which I prefer. Peaches has joined. See her little tail? Right, so I usually take, well, I always take from the back and work my way forward, and the pieces, I mean, honestly, they vary in size, but typically I'd take a chunk like this big. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. I'm not like super fussy. I think the less perfect, the better, to be honest, for like a slightly less polished look. Right, so take this, I open the clamp, obviously, and I don't clamp it back down, because I find that if I clamp it down, I sometimes end up with a kink from the clamp edges, and I just find it easier to hold it open. Also, don't start right at the root of my hair. As you can see, I start like probably about halfway down, because I don't want the wave to start really high in my hairline. I like it to sort of start lower down. So I've done like 3 curls. This one I started slightly higher up than the other 2, but again, I didn't start it from the roots. Looking quite like bouncy at the moment, but obviously they drop a bit, and I think they look better after a day, honestly, once I've slept on them and flattened them out a bit. So I'll try and show this one a little bit slower. Take the piece of hair. The first bit's usually like flat against the barrel, and then as I twist it around, this piece of hair kind of becomes twisted as well, like this. And I don't know if that does anything, but that's just how I do it. It's like the habit that I've got into. I always work away from my face. I will say that my hair holds a curl quite well. I think it's just like my hair texture is quite coarse, and I have a lot of hair, so I don't know if that helps, but yeah, hair does hold a curl quite well. So this will last me like a few days without needing to top it up probably. Right, so top section, get it into a rough parting. Again, I'm not mega fussy on where my parting sits. Right, heat spray. So top section, essentially the exact same thing. Starting from the back and working forwards. Sometimes I do slightly smaller sections at the end just to give it a little bit more dimension, but I'll come back to that if I need to. So flat on the wand, twist, twist. Sometimes I'll like pull it so it just starts slightly higher up. Probably leave it on for like 10 seconds. If I've got any hairdressers watching me, then I know I'm probably doing this totally wrong, and I'm sure I'm not using this tool to its full potential, but this is just what I find works for me. I like how the results are, so please no judging me. Sorry, my phone was about to die, so I've had to charge for a minute, so I apologise if the angle is slightly different, but I have curled everything apart from the front pieces. The pieces I'd say are particularly important to do away from the face, so if you're gonna do some towards your face, just make sure it's not these 2. because I just think it's a lot more flattering when the pieces are going outwards. Right, and then it's all looking a bit like perfect, so just gonna give it a good zhuzh. See what it's like from the back. Again, like I say, this is all like a lot wavier than it will be in a few hours. Try and see if I've missed any pieces. Maybe this bit could do with some more. Yeah, I'm gonna redo that piece. Just looks a little bit flatter than the rest. Sorry, the angle's probably changed again. I just got a phone call about my car. So I've got a couple of new hair products from Sam McKnight. Got the Barely There Texture Mist, which I have used before and I like. And then I have a new one, a Multitask Heat Protection Styling Mist, and that's like a hairspray. So I will use the texturizing mist first. Just put a little bit of that through the ends of my hair. I don't always do that. It just sort of adds a little bit of like grit to your hair, so it's a bit less like sleek. And then the hairspray, I haven't used this before, so we'll see, but obviously you can use any hairspray that you've got to hand. I'm just trying this out because I received it the other day. Multitask Heat Protection Styling Mist. Straighten, volumize, texturize and set. Oh, so this is a bit of a texturizing spray as well, so I maybe didn't need to use that other one. Yeah. So that is the hair curling tutorial. Obviously it's quite big and bouncy right now, which I do quite like, but for every day, I mean, it's just a bit too much for me. So this will drop over the next few hours and become a little bit more of a subtle wave, which is my preferred style. But yeah, I'm so pleased that my hair has grown out so much since, well, it was last October, November time. I had my last cut as like a long bob, and then I grew it out over winter and had a haircut a few weeks ago. My first haircut in about 10 months, so it has been a while to grow it out, but I feel like it's in a really good condition. I'm trying to put a little bit less bleach on, so my roots are coming through at their natural colour, and it's blending out quite nicely and quite subtly. So yeah, hope you found that useful. And again, not professional, but this is just what I find to work for me and my hair type, and yeah. No, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. I've just made myself a cup of tea, and I thought I'd quickly talk you through what I'm wearing today. It's nothing mega exciting, but I do love this hoodie, which I've stolen from Liam's wardrobe. It's from a brand called Illicit Block. It's just a really good, oversized, really thick, nice quality hoodie, and yeah, I love the sleeves, really baggy, and then a tight cuff, and they're also really tight around the waistband, which yeah, always looks nice. So I thought that would be worth mentioning. And then my earrings, this is the same as what I was wearing yesterday, I just didn't speak through it. So this drop earring is from Aurelia. The second one is from a brand called Little Gold Collection, but I've had these earrings for probably 4 years, so I don't think they're available to buy anymore. And then my big, sort of like, well, they're not big, but chunky square kind of hoops are from, I think, D. Louise Jewellery, but it could be Hey Harper because they both sent me a package within like a day of each other, so I get a bit mixed up between which is which brand, but I will link them in the description for you so that you can shop them should you wish. They're just a really nice, hang on, they're a bit dirty, a really nice different shape to your standard hoop. And also a quick shout out to this mug. She is so pretty. She's from Hey Design, and I actually found her in TK Maxx. It's a bit difficult to see on camera, but it's like a pink glass, and yeah, I love them. Although I do get a little bit concerned knowing how clumsy I am that I'm gonna break them. However, so far so good, and we've still got all 4 in the cupboard for the time being. But yeah, my plan is to do my top 9 edits before lunch. I don't think it'll take me too long because I'm going to do Align this week, which are one of my favourite brands. They do the most beautiful, like, good quality pieces, and they recently released their autumn winter campaign. It's based around championing women in sport, which is amazing, and also the campaign imagery is just, I honestly love it. It's so beautiful, the photography, the styling. So I thought I would do my top 9 picks from them this week, and then I'm going to take Peaches out because it's another beautiful sunny day, so we'll go for a little lunchtime walk. I think I'm going to take her to our local park and maybe sit on one of the benches for 20-30 minutes and start Crown of Midnight because I finished Throne of Glass last night, so I thought I'd make a little start on this. So yeah, that is the plan. So I thought I'd do a quick outfit of the day. I'm heading into town a bit later this afternoon for my cousin's 21st birthday. He and my uncle and auntie have come over from Whitby for the day, and we're going to head out for a few drinks and a curry this evening, which I'm very excited for because I am so hungry. But this is the outfit that I have decided to put on. So I've got my indigo balloon jeans from Stradivarius on ASOS. These ballet flats are new in from Reserved, like a mesh ballet flat. White tee is also Reserved. Take my jacket off so you can get a better look at the shape. Some fluff. Yeah, just a nice oversized white tee. This is, I think, part of a like more premium collection, but still a very affordable, decent quality white t-shirt. Then I have this new in jacket, which is from Stutterheim, and I got a text from UPS being like, we've delivered your parcel. I was like, what parcel? Couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't figure out the brand name because it was from the like factory or whatever, the distribution centre, and not the brand. Anyway, when I got to mum and dad's house last week to dog sit, there was a parcel waiting from me in UPS packaging, and this is what was in it. So that was a lovely surprise. It's part of the Stutterheim X Lee collaboration, and it's this lightweight, it's like a rubberized jacket almost. It's a really unusual fabric. I've not got any jackets like this, but obviously it's waterproof, so that's handy. It's got like a nice checkered inside, internal pockets. Yeah, it's really nice, and I love the colour of it as well. So I'm wearing a size small. Belt, which you can't see under the t-shirts, from Madewell. And then I'm wearing my Arket bag. I really, really love this like maroon colour with the blue. This like slightly paler dusty blue. I think it's a really beautiful combination. Then it is quite a sunny day today. I'm putting on my cheapy Temu sunglasses. They're more for like styling and accessorizing than actually doing anything to help with the bright sunshine, but I really just think the shape of these is cool. And then for perfume today I'm wearing the Le Labo Coriander 39, which I unboxed earlier in the video. Smells nice, doesn't taste great though. But yeah, it's a really beautiful, it's quite like citrusy and fresh. I'm not a fragrance expert, so I will leave the like notes detailing on the screen for you guys, but yeah, that is a really beautiful fresh daytime scent. And yeah, I'd say it's a unisex scent as well. Me and Liam will be sharing this one. These beautiful earrings are from Heavenly London. I really love them. They're like a big sort of like thick hoop. I don't know if I can show you, I'll try to get closer. Hopefully I'm in focus. They almost kind of look like they're an ear stack because they sort of travel up the lobe. I love the little 3 diamond detail in the middle as well. But yeah, love those. So they're the outfit details. I have a call for work in 50 minutes. So I need to grab some lunch before that, and then I will be heading into town. So I'll catch you later. It's Thursday. I am just heading into town to meet my friend Frankie. I'm sure you know her, Frankie Damone on Instagram if you don't. For a very, very last minute coffee. We've both got an hour spare this afternoon, so we thought we'd meet up and grab a quick coffee and have a catch up. So I have just done my makeup so quickly. My hair's really greasy and can do with a wash, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. And this is the outfit that I have thrown together. So I've got my Cosnit on, this white Midaxi length skirt. It's a bit twisted actually, is from Cotton On. Sandals are from Aloha's. And then this really gorgeous hobo bag is from Reserved. It's 19 degrees today, so I think I'm going to be too hot with this jumper on, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's quite a cute look for autumn. I don't know if we're going to have time to take any pictures or anything, but just in case, I thought this would be, a nice transitional outfit idea for you guys. So yeah, anyway, I've got to go. I will vlog a little bit when we're out and about. Before I set off, I quickly wanted to mention the perfume that I've decided to put on today. So this is new in, actually. It's the Burberry Goddess. They also sent me the intense version, which is really good as well. And Liam prefers that one. I think he'll probably wear that because it's a little bit woodier and a bit smokier. But yeah, a really, really lovely fragrance.
Trying, only crying a time or two, telling myself somehow we will make it through. I believe you and me, we're gonna be fine. You've been saying maybe we should just be friends. All this hope like knots of rope has made a mess in between everything that we had. We realize it wasn't all that bad. It's hard to believe that we're coming undone. Getting over our fears while we're under the gun. There's no making sense of the things that they say. I know we're better than that anyway. I've been thinking maybe you should come back home. We can tell them we're just seeing how this goes. Everyone